Hello everybody and welcome to the BTC AI price prediction. Today we will talk what was happening last week and what we can expect in near future. Last week we hit all-time high and we stayed a relatively short time on that level above 70,000. Actually during the last week we had a red candle of 1%. But what many people got worried is that we have had total week of 14.5%. And actually, at some point after we hit all-time high, we were down 12% from the all-time high. Let's switch to the 30-minute chart now, really quickly. I want to show you something there. And those are these liquidation wicks. First, you have one really big liquidation wick here with V-shaped recovery. We got above it, then we got climbing up, then we got another liquidation wick. Here we also had some liquidations. Here we also had some liquidations. And when things like those are happening, especially if they are happening in short time frame, for example, this thing lasted only, what, 4 hours? Those things lasted only 1-2 hours. Some weeks here were lasted literally half an hour. I cannot find them right now, but doesn't really matter. When things like those are happening, it tells you that market is unstable, that something is going to happen relatively soon, and that something is usually probably and usually switch of direction, and or I should say switch of the trend, and eventually this happened. We had liquidations of longs, but price recovery did not match up. And then we had another liquidation of longs, and now we are in some, well, I cannot say that we are actually in downtrend. Maybe somebody can call this a bull flag, but I would not call this a bull flag. I would probably call this just waiting until we break our trend to the lower levels. As you might notice, I'm really bearish right now, and this is my current situation. I'm absolutely in stable coins. I sold them some time ago. And the question is only for me, when I should buy in, when I should enter into the market. Let's switch to the weekly chart now. Well, first option that can happen, obviously, is that Bitcoin continues going up. If this happens, I will not enter the market, not relatively soon, probably not this year. I highly expect that sometime before the April 22nd April, I will mark it here. There it is, more or less. This is the moment of halving. I highly expect that before this date or immediately after this date, we have some kind of capitulation. What capitulation should look like? It should look like something like this or something like this. So what I am expecting is that price will fall significantly, and my estimate, this is just rough estimate, that we will go at least 20% below all-time high, which would take us to 58,000, or 30% below all-time high, which will take us to 51,000. If we reach 60,000, there is probably good chance that I will slowly start DCAing in, but really slowly. If we fall slowly to 60,000, then I will still wait until I see some kind of capitulation. So, as I said, I am expecting mini bear market. How this mini bear market can play out, I really don't know exactly, and I really don't know how long it will last. But I think that good estimate can be from the last year. We can just copy paste the patterns from the last year, how they looked like, put them here. and see that this will take us to 43,000 sometime in middle of May, end of May, which is, I guess, okay. Maybe beginning of June, 40,000 to be a bottom of this bear market. I think this is a relatively good estimate. It is highly possible. By the way, my estimate in general is that our bear market will last, as I said, from 20 to 30%. The lowest estimate would be 40%, which would be 40,000. I do not think that we will fall in the $36,000 per Bitcoin. I don't believe that this will happen during this pullback or mini bear market. Call it however you want. Another nice example is this chart that we had in previous cycle before COVID capitulation. In this case, we would reach about 41,000. I put it correctly, just a second. Yes, okay. About 40,000 in August or September. This is also relatively really possible, and as you can see on the chart, it doesn't look really like some kind of big capitulation or anything, but still, I do not believe that there are possibilities to taking profits in the market for at least next several months or maybe even 6-7 months. I think it is much smarter to stay in stable coins for now. One more thing I would like to show you is how my AI script for predicting of Bitcoin price is behaving. By the way, it is always trying to predict will price of Bitcoin be higher or lower compared to today's price. So it is really interesting, as we can see on this chart, that highest chances it predicted for Bitcoin to grow was on 25th of February. And on 25th of February, we were still at 51,722. So we just were starting this bull run from 50,000 to 70,000. That took us to 70,000. But as time goes on, and as Bitcoin grew more and more, this script was predicting, was more and more sure it was becoming more and more bearish, and it was thinking, for example, on 3rd of March, that there is only 53.7 chance that Bitcoin will be higher than that day's price, and that day we were at 63,000. Anyway, that's all I have for you today. There is a link to my Telegram channel where you can see the result of this script delayed by 15 days. I will leave also the link of this spreadsheet into description of this video. You can watch it. You can see how it was predicting. During this year, it was abysmally bad. I consider all of this data to be wrong, almost 2 months on only wrong data. But it is what it is. I am hoping that that their prediction will be more accurate in the future. And also in this channel, you will have all information about my trades with delay of 15 days. So when I sell something, when I buy something, I always schedule message for this Telegram channel, delayed 15 days. If you want to know everything, what is predicting on the current day, if you want to know my trades on that day, as they are happening, by the way, I am trading maybe 3-4 times per year, not more. Price for this is $1 per month. If you want to join, I will be happy. If you don't want to join, you can share always this video. Maybe it will help somebody. As I said, I am bearish at the moment. If Bitcoin goes up, it's good for you. And I hope that you will enjoy this ride. I took my profit because I bought on time in the when Bitcoin was really down around 30,000. So 2.5x is a really nice profit for me. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye. My name is Daničić Predrag. I didn't introduce myself, I guess. And that's all for today. Goodbye.